Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana channel. Today in this discussion we will go through the meaning of Brahma Sutra, the sixth Brahma Sutra. But before we go to the details, I request you to please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. The Brahma Sutra, the sixth one, it goes like this. Ātmaśabdāt. Om Ātmaśabdāt. That's all. So it's very one crisp and then abbreviated form. How do we understand this? Gauṇaḥ means you can call it as secondary. Here you can take them. Gauṇaḥ means not primary. Gauṇaḥ means secondary, metaphorical, some kind of indirect meaning. Gauṇaḥ. Cha and also Chet. Chet means here if. Gauṇaḥ Chet. Na, there is one word na there. Ātmaśabdāt. Ātmaśabdāt, based on the word Atman. Of course, the next one is Om, sacred syllable representing the ultimate reality. How do we understand this? This sutra rejects the idea that Brahman is metaphorical or secondary in meaning. So, the background for this is, why is this sutra important? In the previous sutras, it was established that Brahman, that whatever we call it as super consciousness in English, and then so many words, that supreme reality, is the cause of creation. In all our previous things, we said that it is the cause of the creation and not some kind of unconscious or without any consciousness or without anything, without any jada padartha. It is not through jada. Principles like Prakriti. However, some philosophers, argue that the term Brahman is used metaphorically to refer to something else like the individual soul, jiva, Hiranyagarbha, the cosmic intelligence, a deified concept like space or nature, something like that. But again, this sutra refutes that idea by showing that Upanishads explicitly use the term Atman, that is self, to describe Brahman, which means that it is not just a secondary or metaphorical reference. It is a primary one. To again simplify that, why would someone say Brahman is metaphorical? Some philosophers think that when the Upanishads say Brahman is the cause of the universe, they are speaking in a kind of figurative manner, figuratively. They claim that Brahman could be referring to something rudimentary, something lesser, like the individual soul, jiva, or Hiranyagarbha, cosmic intelligence, and all those things. But it is not all those things, it is the supreme reality. This sutra says again, no, it is not metaphorical. The Upanishads clearly use the word Atman to describe Brahman. The word Atman directly means the supreme consciousness, not something metaphorical. There are a lot of examples, from Upanishads. Sa ya eshani Saya Eshani Nimaita Datma Nimitta Atma Atmyamidam Sarvam. Sorry, I am not able to pronounce it so quickly. Anyway, this is from Chandogya Upanishad. The subtle essence is the self, Atman of all this. That subtle essence is the Atman of all this, like this. Again, I am Atma Brahma. This self is Brahman from Mandukya Upanishad. Tattvamasi, Chandogya Upanishad. You are that. So, all these statements clearly refer to Brahman as Atman, the true self, not as some secondary or metaphorical entity. If you go a little deeper, if the Brahman were only metaphorically called the supreme reality, the scriptures would not use the word Atman, which means the true self, to describe it. That word itself is different. Since the Upanishads use Atman to directly describe Brahman, it proves that Brahman is real, primary, and not just a metaphor. This means that Brahman is not just some cosmic force or energy, but the true conscious reality behind everything. What are we going to prove? That means the Brahman is not just some cosmic force, it is the reality behind everything. That is what we are trying to, these sutras are trying to explain. So now, if you want to connect to the three different schools of Vedantas, the Advaita Vedanta, Shankaracharya's views is Brahman is the only reality and the entire world is an appearance. The word Atman proves that Brahman is not just an impersonal force but the real conscious self of all beings. The world is like a dream, the Brahman alone is truly real. The Visishtadvaita Ramanujacharya's view is that Brahman is Vishnu, the personal supreme God, who is the inner self, Atman of all beings. The universe and jivas are real but dependent on Brahman. This is how he views. And Sri Madhvacharya's views are the individual soul is different from Brahman, but Brahman is still the supreme self, Paramatma, above all. He is above all. The word Atman confirms that Brahman is real and not just a metaphorical or symbolic entity. These are slight variations in their views, that's all. So, the sutra proves that Brahman is not just a symbolic or metaphorical concept. This rejects materialistic and dualistic theories that treat Brahman as an indirect or secondary principle. So, to give some kind of a example, imagine you have a best friend who always stands by you, helps you and cares for you. If someone says, oh, your friend is like your brother, they are using metaphors. They don't mean he is your real brother. Now, if your actual brother is standing next to you and you say, this is my brother, this is a direct statement. Similarly, some people say that Brahman is not just a symbolic name for the nature or cosmic intelligence, but this sutra proves that Brahman is not metaphorical, it is real, conscious, and our true self. So with this, we conclude this episode. Please like, share, and then subscribe to my channel. Thank you, viewers, for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you.